you know. The only one who's been at all sympathetic to this pain is really you.
What?
Hey, Dad. I called to check in.
I'm actually feeling a little better.
Did you use your hot water bottle?
I did, but you know what? It sprung a leak.
Oh.
But I have been doing some stretching, and that's really been helping.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about going back into yoga. And, you know, I used to compete.
Okay.
I could do a full lotus for 45 minutes without blinking.
Wow. That's a record.
I came in third in the state.
I didn't know that was a competitive sport, yoga.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
It's vicious.
Well, I can imagine.
Vicious.
Yeah.
Some of these guys get so relaxed.
I have this reoccurring nightmare that I'm going to have a kid and then leave it on top of my car. You know, it's 25 below zero, and you have to go out to your car, and you have your coffee in one hand and your kid in the other.
Right.
And you have to set both things on top of your hood to get out your keys. I mean, what are you going to go for first? But, you know, you can't drive off with your kid on top of your car, because if you do, then everybody cries child abuse. Glass houses.
Yeah. How's the job hunt going?
And I actually tried to work in an office, and I just don't understand how people can work in those office environments with these really perky office people.
I've heard about those people.
You mean that woman who just is really upbeat and sort of organizes all the extracurricular activities for the office, and every time you get to work Monday morning, she's just in your face. I've got the birthday card for Vicky. It's Vicky's birthday. Everybody's on the card. I've made brownies in the background. Shh, it's a secret. Shh, 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 it's a secret. Shh, shh, it's a secret. Really, we're going to have a baby pool, baby Super Bowl. Everybody, pick your team. It's like, you know what? Vicky quit. You got to get a life.
I'm doing a one-man show of the life and times of Clarence Birdseye and the invention of frozen foods. It's a musical. Yeah, I wrote all the songs and everything. I'm from the old school, you know, so I took tap and ballet and voice, so I can do it all.
Really?
Frozen foods, frozen foods. My eyes have seen the future and it's frozen foods. Frozen foods!
If you want your kids to abstain from sex, yet you want them to have the knowledge about sex,
Right.
the answer is simple. Use reverse psychology. Because I know if I was in junior high school, if my mother would have sat me down one day and said, you know, Liz, your father and I love sex. God, I can't stop mounting your dad. He's a beast. I would never stop throwing up.
And then there's like a fast-talking agent who's trying to get Clarence's, you know, word to the public. And, you know, it takes place in the 40s, so he's very, you know, like, well, there'll be this great scene where they see a piano being raised into somebody's apartment, just like they do in those old movies. And I'll be like, hey, fellas, you mind if I use the piano for a minute? I got to show my boy a little something. Dun, 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 dun. You know, and then there's a big dance number like in Fame outside in the streets. But it's all me. You know, so I have to, that's the part I'm having difficulty with. You know, I was going to make it a one-person show, but if I can get this guy, Elvis Costello, I'm going to have him sing one of the numbers. Yeah. It'd be like, oh, what am I to do now the recipe is gone? They stole my food recipe and I can't go on. Something like that. You know, I mean, you know, Dr. Katz is telling me that I should really give it up and get real and get on with my life because, you know, it hasn't worked after all these years. But this is so encouraging from you.
Really?
You're the only one who understands me. Are you seeing anybody? Hello?
Boy, I feel so stupid, you know?
Why do you feel stupid?
Just because hurting myself like this, you know, I should know better.
Well, how'd you hurt it?
Doing something I should not have been doing at my age.
Oh, I know what that is.
I wish.
How do you know what that is?
Because I'm his age.
No, there's nothing kinky involved. Believe me, it's just
Well, what were you doing?
sports related.
Really?
What's
Well, it's not a sport as much as a game. It's a game I play with myself called "How Many Socks Can I Pick Up in 30 Seconds?" Hey, Stanley, thank you so much for the ride. I really appreciate that, you know?
No, it was my pleasure. That's what friends are there for. I mean, you would do the same for me, and it...
Well, let's play a game. This is called How Far Would You Go for a Friend?
Okay.
Oh, I like this.
Yeah.
I like this.
Well, let me give you a scenario, okay?
Okay.
I'm choking on my own vomit.
Right now?
No, wait, let me start again. If I told you I needed $20,000 or the mob was going to rub me out,
Uh-huh.
would you guys be there for me?
Yeah, I would do my best. I would try to raise that money. And do they take like Discover?
What about let's say we're in a boat. We're in a rowboat. We're stranded at sea. We're taking water.
We're going down.
We're
sinking.
going down, and somebody has to abandon ship. Stanley, would you help me lift Julie? I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Julie, I'm kidding.
I'm leaving you. I don't care how many Percocet
I'm
you've
leaving
had,
the
all right?
boat. I hope you guys make it back and tell Ben I loved him. Ben, what is this shiatsu book doing out here?
Well,
What
you
are
know,
those-
I read up a little bit on maybe how to help your back out.
Yeah. I mean, I appreciate your concern, but I think you got the wrong approach here.
Well, Dad, I'll tell you something. The Eastern techniques,
Yeah.
even though they're ancient, they still pack a wallop today.
Well, you know, I have Western stress-related lower back problems.
Right.
That's why I think the right choice for me is a more traditional narcotic.
But Dad, you don't know until you've tried this.
I don't like the idea of being your guinea pig.
Well, Dad, you won't be a guinea pig on this. I tried it actually on myself, and it was damn good.
Okay, I'll give you 10 minutes.
I think the first thing that I have to do here in order to center your energy is
Yeah.
I got to stick both my fingers in your ear. All right?
Wait.
Just stay still.
Wait, okay, just help.
Stay still.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. You're a big idiot.
I can't hear you.
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 How did that feel?
It didn't feel bad, you know? Yeah.
Here, shut your eyes.
Okay.
I'm giving you the finger.
I heard you, Ben.
I'm sorry.
Okay, just why don't you tell me what you're going to do
All right,
before
well, I'll
you
go
do
through
it?
the major points of
Okay, so you do the shiatsu. The
shiatsu.
and then
And then we take a break. We have a big dinner.
Mhm.
Then we get right back into it for the next stage, which would be aromatherapy.
Mhm.
And that means I use certain herbs and aromas in order to clear your head.
Oh, that sounds okay.
Yeah.
Why don't we start there? Because I don't think you could do that much damage with that.
All right, smell this.
I take it back.
That's just to wake you up. Smell this.
Yeah.
We should do some laundry. I'm sorry. If you were here 2 hours ago,
Yeah.
Dad, while I was reading up on it,
Yeah.
this would have worked out fine.
Would you mind getting me a couple of pills?
Now, Dad, come on. We'll work this through
Yeah.
before we hit the pills.
Okay.
But we're going to hit the pills.
Okay.
Well, I'm doing a little better now with cut down on my drinking. I mean, when I used to live in Boston, which is really a drinker's town. There's just so many reasons there, like the weather. Hey, what's the weather out? Sucks. Well, let's drink then. Oh, all right. I mean, there's so many reasons, like the Boston Marathon.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, really, when I first moved there, my friends would go, hey, do you want to come over to the house on Monday and get real drunk? I'd go, yeah, what's going on? Oh, some guys are going to run by. Well, I'll do that, Is there a lot of them? I'm doing some community service now. I have to go around and do these little talks about drinking and driving. And I don't preach about the drinking and driving because, but I mean, I speak from experience. I got in a car accident about 15 years ago. I hit a lake.
Whose fault?
Yeah, I mean, I thought the road seemed slick, I'm thinking, woo, they've had some rain here. And I don't care how good you can BS, you're really not going to talk you out of an accident of this nature,
Right.
State troopers sloshing up to my car. And the cop, God love him, he asked me, have you been drinking? I'm thinking, no, I ran out of gas. I think with a full tank I could have made it across.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. These cops, they make me a nervous wreck. I always screw those tests up, finger to the nose. Oops. You weren't real specific on that. I mean, I have trouble with cars, and I think that goes back to my father again, Dr. Katz.
Right.
He was a mechanic, and I don't know anything about cars, and he would always ask me every time I go to his house. To this day, he'll ask me, how's the car running, Ken? Running good, Dad. How's it doing on oil? Well, the light hasn't come on yet. Get your car ready for winter? Oh, you bet, Dad. I put some hot chocolate in the radiator and taped up the window.
Well,
People tailgating, I can't stand that, because when I'm not in a hurry, then they shouldn't be either.
yeah.
A lot of people slam on their brakes, which is so foolish, try to get the people from tailgate, get them off their back. No, I carry a stuffed dog in the car. People get too close, I just roll down the window and toss them out. Oh, they hang back after that.
Ken, you know what the music means. Our time is up.
Well, music means so much to so many people. I think the music means I'm not cured.
I feel like a kid again, you know?
Yeah.
It's like the elephant on the toe theory, you know, that your mother used to tell you all the time. You know why it feels so good when an elephant steps on your toe?
Why?
Because when it gets off.
I feel so much better.
Yeah. Well, that's the way I feel. I feel like I've been born again.
Yeah.
My back is back. The kid's back.
Well, you know, I think I did a pretty good job helping you out, though, over the last few days.
You did.
I mean, maybe I could do it professionally. I mean, not just for you, but for a couple other people.
You mean be a professional masseuse or something?
Well, I mean, I think, you know, maybe one of the helping professions.
Some kind of caregiver?
What do you have to do to be in the helping profession?
Help people?
Forget it.
Okay.
I didn't know that. I thought it was rhetorical.
Yeah. So
I mean, I think that, you know, with a little more reading up on how to give a proper massage, I could do it for a living. You know,
who's stopping you? I think the sky's the limit.
I mean, just on you, because I don't want to touch anybody.
Yeah.
You know, but I mean, I could give you one once a day. You know, $60 a session. That's how much a year?
I can't do the math either, but
I think that's over $30,000 a year, tax free. Because I mean, well, it will be off the books.
No, I'm going to have to declare that as an expense.
Dad, give me a break. It's